Honestly, I just wanted to become a nurse. That was like always my number one thing. First, it was kind of my mom that kind of inspired me. Plus, I had a lot of family who were nurses too, so nursing was always just a part of my life anyway. She was like a single mom. She was taking care of me and my two other siblings, and she was able to stay afloat. We lived, I didn't have to worry about food on the table, I didn't have to worry about like a roof over my head because she always, always provided that. So she was able to manage everything on her own. I got in at 2019. 2019, I finally got in. I was taking forever to finally get into nursing school because it's so hard to get in. But I finally got in 2019, and I was like there for about like 3 weeks or so. But like during those 3 weeks, I was like feeling these like pains in my shoulder. And then like there are times where like I had like this really bad chest pain and stuff like that. So like each time my heart beat, it like just felt like somebody was literally squeezing it like super, super tightly. Nurse practitioner, I told her the situation and everything. And then she was like, you know what, let's order a chest x-ray. And I was like, okay. So I got the chest x-ray, and then I kind of lit up on the screen. So then they went to see, like, they wanted me to get scans of a CT scan, MRI, all of that. And so, yeah, that's when they kind of had a feeling that something was wrong. And that pretty much I was like, yeah, that's about to be diagnosed. I was in nursing school during that time for 3 weeks. And I was like, I was on Norco, so I was on, like painkillers and stuff like that. But I was still in school, kind of like still like sleeping and dozing off in the back. I was like, I finally got here. There's no way nobody's gonna like take me out of this nursing school thing. I've been working so hard too, but eventually I got hospitalized, so I kind of was forced out of it. So they diagnosed me with Hodgkin's lymphoma. They diagnosed me with the papillary thyroid cancer. They also diagnosed me with the compression fracture in my C7. So yeah, so that was kind of rough. I didn't think it would be too bad, but then until I finally got out and I was in the ICU, and I was like, okay, I have all these like A-lines and stuff, and everything hurt. Like even just like the smallest crinkle in the sheets, like it was so painful. But I had a really good support system too, so that really helped. A lot of people visited me during the hospital. I think that kind of kept me going throughout all of that. Your hair is very it's like a powerful thing too. It's part of your personality and part of who you are too. So it's just seeing it kind of go away, it's fine. I mean, again, I tried to have that whole, I'll rock the bald look, it's fine. I felt weak, a lot of pain. I think there was a time where I was about to give up. I was like literally bawling, crying in tears. Literally at my lowest, but then I think there was like an earthquake that happened. And so it kind of literally shook me to my senses, like, okay, you're not done yet. A lot of things that happened in my life, I kind of was like, okay, after high school, I'm gonna become a nurse, and that's it. Within like, I don't know, I'll be like 23 and I'll be a nurse already. But I didn't become a nurse until I was 29, 28. So, life kind of had other plans, but I think it kind of just, I was on the path that I was meant to be on. So, and I wouldn't be where I am today if I were to just go straight. So, and I have this whole different kind of confidence now. I used to be this kind of person that's very soft-spoken, kind of shy. I was scared to like ask for ketchup kind of thing, those little things. But now it's like, I'm a lot more confident where I am now. While even working for a short time at John Muir too, like I still feel like still kind of the emotional side whenever I see, especially the younger ones that go through cancer too. But I kind of see myself in them as well. But it's just like a mental reminder that okay, they're going through something similar that I went through. So then I get a little more patient with them too. And it's kind of crazy too because. So I was a patient at John Muir, where I'm working now, and then I became a student, I did clinicals there, I did my preceptorships there, and then now I'm a nurse there. So it kind of went full circle. So again, it's kind of like as if it was meant to be all along anyway. So, I would honestly, like the cancer, a lot of people see it as like a negative thing, but for me, it's like a calling, like I said in my essay. And it's not an easy topic or easy even like a specialty to be in either. So, and it takes special people too. And again, I think everything that led me up to that point, or this point now, I think it's just what it's meant to be. I wouldn't be equipped to handle what I'm doing now. Nothing really can stop me at this point. Cancer didn't stop me, so now what else can? You know, so everything that I kind of like, all the adversity and the hardships that I deal with now, I just kind of compare it to what I went through with cancer, and that's something small. I can get through that. That's totally fine.